of the afternoon is taken for ball one as we are underway here in Cincy. Eric, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, EK?
You know, I'm wondering if Gerardo Parra can get it going. He's without a steal in this series. Not a stat line you hear about him too often. Just needs to work on getting on base, and then he can think about being aggressive and taking an extra 90 feet.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Yeah, Jerry seems to call a really good game back there, Matt. It's pretty rare that you see anyone too overly displeased with his zone.
Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Third baseman
Nolan Arenado gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Number 32 will be on the mound for the Rocks. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, in his last start, he could not find the plate. Ended up walking a ton of guys. We'll see if he can find the strike zone in this one.
Right side, hit hard. Oh, what a stop. He's up with it. The throw. Safe.
Man, almost a great play.
Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. These Rockies, Eric Karros, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. You get that feeling that'll be a pitch we see a lot of as this game goes along.
And when he's throwing that thing good, a lot of times that's where it winds up. So these guys are going to have to prove they can lay off that thing in the dirt, or they're going to keep seeing it.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, that's a good thing that pitch was above the strike zone, because a few inches lower and that ball's right in his wheelhouse.
High in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. Devin Mesoraco digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. A dive, but he's back. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all.
Okay, no way he does it again, right?
And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Brandon Phillips will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. In the air now, out to right field. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. Carlos Gonzalez will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And that's right where you want to be with your specialty pitches. If you can start them knee-high and let them dip out of the strike zone, you'll have a lot of success with locations like that one.
Swing and a miss, and Gonzalez is down on strikes for the first out. Number 27 will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, he's been hitting over 400 in his last 10 games, but wow, that was a stinker yesterday.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, it doesn't seem like it's taken him too long to get into his groove here. He's now struck out 3 of the first 5 guys he's faced, and I'd say that he's looking pretty strong early on.
In is Gerardo Parra. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. Jose Peraza will stand in here. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Jose Peraza.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a look at our daily feature here. This date in baseball history. First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Arismendi Alcantara will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Grounded to the right. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Left fielder
Scott Schebler will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And he lays off there 1-0. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw not in time as he steals second. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Reds leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Welcome back to Cincinnati for Major League Baseball on the show from Great American Ballpark. Nick Hundley will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2. Now a Swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hit in the air out toward left. Schebler over to his right. 2 gone. Number 32 will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down. Alfredo Simon digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, give him credit up there. He's going to take his hacks.
Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Hamilton, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1 pitch on its way. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Hundley corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Hamilton is retired, 2 down now. Eugenio Suarez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gonzalez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. DJ LeMahieu will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
Yeah, and still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee-high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Let's check the grip on that last split-fingered pitch. You can see how wide his fingers get across the top of the baseball, and that's what gives it the backspin needed to be effective.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 20.
Nolan Arenado digs in, with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Simon's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-2. Here it comes. 2-2 now, with 2 away and the base is empty.
2-2.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Devin Mesoraco is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Parra has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The second baseman.
So one away now for Brandon Phillips. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Jose Peraza is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
Peraza.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Adam Duvall steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
Takes this the other way to right. Gonzalez has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Arismendi Alcantara gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Ripped on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in now. A Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. And here's a fastball called for strike one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Number 27 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Settling in now, Gerardo Parra. He flew out in his last at-bat. Simon gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Phillips is up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Scott Schebler comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Alfredo Simon will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
A bare-handed pickup. Got him.
Woo, no problem.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here.
0-1.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Tapped out in front of home. Gonna be a tough play. Throw on to first, two gone. Eugenio Suarez will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Blackman going back, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
This is just your classic fastball up over the heart of the plate. I don't even have to do a whole lot of analysis on this one. You put that pitch there to this guy, he's going to take it over the wall. Simple as that.
The catcher, Devin Mesoraco, stands in. Line toward center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first with two away, and stepping in the second baseman, Brandon Phillips. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Blackman going back on it, still ranging back. Gone! A two-run home run for Brandon Phillips, as the Reds have now taken a 4-0 lead.
Sometimes these pitchers, they let their egos get the better of them. Here, instead of working the corners, maybe using something with a little more movement, gives him a straight challenge. Winds up costing him.
Jose Peraza is at the plate as he watches ball one. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Two times here they've gone away, both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time to try to bust something inside.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Arenado in foul ground, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 4 and the Rockies nothing. Leading off the inning, Nick Hundley, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
and well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Daniel Descalso will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And into his 6th inning of work now. Let's take a look at the breakdown for him so far.
Number 26 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
26.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. DJ LeMahieu will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ball game for the Rockies thus far. On the ground up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Charlie Blackmon steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Simon pauses. Here it is on 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Boone Logan will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the 6th.
Number 48.
Adam Duvall will stride in as he'll lead things off here in the Cincinnati 6th.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Blackmon is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
Ready now, Arismendi Alcantara. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Scott Schebler steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone. So that's a good job just to lay off.
To 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Reds are down in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Reds leading this one as we start the 7th, and before we commence, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Raisel Iglesias will come on much too early here if you ask me. It's just the 7th inning.
Raisel Iglesias.
Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Schebler, 1 out. So with 1 gone, here's Carlos Gonzalez. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, now he's got to be saying, this is the wrong time for that strike zone to start shrinking. You need that to be a strike.
Hit out towards second. Phillips is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Number 27 will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's gotten that pitch past him twice here. Now, do you push your luck or give him something else? Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail it 4. Raisel Iglesias will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Throw will not be in time, as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Number 6, center fielder
Billy Hamilton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. High and deep to right center field. Blackman ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
I'll tell you what, there is no better feeling for a hitter after being backed off the plate than to turn around and do this on the next pitch. That is just the ultimate. You think you can intimidate me? Think again.
Eugenio Suarez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Blackman is camped under this one. 1 gone. Striding into the box, Devin Mesoraco. He singled his last time up. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
One thing we can say about this game, neither team's been afraid to swing the bat. I mean, here we are this late into the ball game, and we still haven't seen our first walk.
Brandon Phillips is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Jose Peraza ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Reds do push across a couple on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. Gerardo Parra will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split